Welcome to the latest Mango report. Can machines think like us? AI can write poetry, generate artwork, and even hold conversations. It sounds almost human. But is it? Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating questions in technology. Can AI really think like a human being? And what's actually going on inside a neural network? Part 1. What is a neural network? A neural network is a type of machine learning model inspired by the structure of the human brain. It's made up of layers of neurons, tiny units that process information. Here's how it works. Information goes in through the input layer, like an image or sentence. It then passes through one or more hidden layers where the real magic happens. The network looks for patterns. Finally, it spits out a result in the output layer, like this is a cat, or this sentence is positive. Imagine you're showing it a picture of a cat. The first layers detect edges. The next layers start recognizing shapes, like ears, fur, eyes. Eventually, it confidently says, "Yep, that's a cat." Part 2. Human brain versus neural network. So, how does this compare to the human brain? Your brain has about 86 billion neurons, all firing in complex, adaptive patterns. A neural network. Maybe a few million artificial neurons, operating in layers. Impressive, but not close to the complexity of a brain. A human can learn a new skill from just one example. A neural network. It might need millions of data points to figure it out. Part 3. Can AI think like humans? So now the big question, can AI actually think like us? It depends on what you mean by think. If you mean recognize patterns, solve problems, or mimic creativity, then yes, kind of. But if you're talking about conscious thought, self-awareness, or emotions, that's a whole different story. AI today is narrow. It's built to do one task really well, like translating languages, identifying objects, or generating text. But humans are general learners. We can reason, reflect, adapt, and apply knowledge across completely different areas, often with limited data. We call that gap the difference between narrow AI and AGI, artificial general intelligence. And as of now, we've built some incredible narrow AI. But AGI? Not yet. Part 4. Where is AI? That said, we are getting closer. With models like GPT-4, Gemini, Claude, and Llama, AI is becoming more powerful, more flexible, and more human-like in how it responds. But it's still pattern prediction, not true understanding. Researchers are working on brain-inspired computing, neuromorphic chips, and self-improving systems, but there's a long road ahead. So, could machines think like us one day? Maybe. But for now, they're just really good at imitating us. So, can AI think like a human? The short answer, not yet. The long answer, it depends what you mean by think. But here's the real question I want to ask you. Do you think AI should think like us? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your perspective.